is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, live in the RHR studio.
Okay, let's give this another try. This is Ray W2RE. This is MorningDX with Ray W2RE. We're doing something completely different, a little bit different than we normally do here. I could see things have been changed here, and I don't know why. Inside my stream here, I don't see the links to Twitch TV or anything like that. So Bobby was in here working on things, it looks like, but that's okay. Hope everybody's having a great day throughout the world. And as always, appreciate you checking in here with us. Actually, I don't even see the chat window. I don't even know how to communicate with you guys today. Let me see if I can bring this chat window up. So our chat window, I think this is what happened. I think Bobby was working on the live stream here. Let me just say good morning. I think Bobby was working on the live stream here to get it ready for WPX contest. So he took out the chat. So we don't have the chat in here this morning. But unfortunately, we cannot get a definitive answer on how we could stream this weekend. So I'm sorry that you guys cannot see the chat in there, but I can see what you're saying. I can see your chats from Facebook and Twitch TV. I'll have to have Bobby come back in here later and put the chat back in here. Really sorry about that. Yeah, we were getting ready to do the WPX contest this weekend and live stream it to the world. We already removed the chat from the window, as you see here. We removed all the other stuff below, how to get to Twitch TV, Facebook. But we asked the CQ Worldwide committee we basically asked them what we can and cannot do in a live stream, and we got. I don't even know what the answer we got. The answer was all over the place. It was undecisive. I couldn't decipher if we could do it or not. So we're just not going to do it. We would love to bring you the WPX multi operation with many operators throughout the U.S. where we're going to have multiple streams going. We're going to have stream going with the kids. We're going to have stream going with the adults. And we're going to really put a great show on this weekend for WPX. And as you see, Bobby was already working on it. He took out the live chat. I didn't even know this was like this morning. So when I checked in here this morning, I see the chat is missing here in the stream. I'm not sophisticated enough to set the stream up. I have my son Bobby do it. And Bobby's sleeping. It's not even 7 a.m. in the morning here. Hey, Tom. Good morning, Ian. Richard. Low band DXing, YB0AR, Alessandro Phil. Sorry that you don't see the chat here inside the window. My son Bobby was working on the live stream here yesterday to get it ready for WPX SSB. But unfortunately, we cannot get a decisive answer what would be acceptable or not. Nobody wants to give us an answer if we can stream or not. They're basically just saying, don't do it. That's pretty much the answer we're getting. And I know a lot of you would love to see a multi operation with this awesome software we just built. If you look inside the console here, we have on the bottom here, all the QSOs we would be making would be put into a summary here. And you could have watched this live. You could have watched this live. But we cannot get a decisive answer if we can do it or not. We really want to bring this to the world with everybody home this weekend. Because of the coronavirus, everybody staying indoors, staying away from any possibility of getting sick. We said we would hide the frequency and we would hide the posting. It's still not good enough. We were even told that if we posted the video after the contest, we'd still possibly will be in violation. Because they think somebody's going to go back and watch the video and try to confirm a QSO with us. I tell you. I'm glad I'm not sitting on the contest committee. I'm glad I'm not sitting on the contest committee. I would definitely vocal my opinion about a lot of things. Only if they knew. Only if they knew how many kids out here are watching. Only if they knew how many kids are watching us operate every day. Only if they knew. On Twitch TV, the gaming platform, the kids are over there watching us. We have an unbelievable opportunity here. An unbelievable opportunity here to promote amateur radio in contesting. And we can't get a decisive answer on what would be acceptable. They're afraid to give us an answer. And I get it. They're getting pulled both ways. They're getting pulled from the people that want to innovate, and they're getting pulled from the people that want to hold back. I completely understand it. I really wanted, this was going to be an unbelievable opportunity not only to promote amateur radio and contesting, but we're going to be able to bring, I don't know, maybe hundreds of thousands of kids to watch this. I don't get it. I don't get it. And the reason why we're not going to live stream it, it's not because of me. You know me. If I was doing this as a single op, I'd be live streaming it. I'd be live streaming it because I could care less what the consequences would be. I know at the end of the day, I would be doing the right thing to promote amateur radio. But we have young people operating with us, as young as 13 years old. And some of these young kids want to go to WRTC 2022. I don't know why that opened up. And they want to compete. So let's just say an example. We put in a 25 million point score this weekend. And one of the youths is competing for WRTC 2022. And he gets a disqualification. He's done. He cannot compete. I cannot put the burden upon myself or the young people. I stay up at night wondering why is there such a holdback? Why doesn't anybody want to promote this hobby in the contest community? It's almost like it's a good old boys club, and there's 30, 40 guys that just don't want to innovate. It's very clear they're against remote operations. It's very, very clear. They're not vocally saying it, but we've changed the game here. And we've changed the game in a big way. Now we have a built-in contest logger in the cloud. Nobody on the planet has a contest logger like we have right now. We're going to be able to have 5 youths and 5 adults operate in this multi this weekend using this awesome logger that I'm demonstrating right now. I just want to let everybody know, I see you in here. Unfortunately, we don't have the chat working. And for those of you who just checked in, the reason we don't have the chat working, we were getting prepared for the WPX contest this weekend. We were going to remove the chat window. So we've already done that. We've already taken the steps to get ready to promote amateur radio this weekend. Of course, the frequency was going to be removed. For a matter of fact, I'm not sure if the frequency is removed now or not, but Bobby was already working on this my son, to remove the chat inside our window, and we're going to obviously remove the frequency data. We already did that in our first stream. That seemed to be the biggest problem with the contest community because I was communicating with you, the audience. They don't want that. So, not that we agreed with them. We said, okay, we'll remove the chat from the window. We told the contest community what we're going to do and the steps we have taken to make the next video acceptable in their eyes. And now we're told, well, even if you post your live feed after the contest, I don't know how a live feed is live after the contest, it still could be open to debate if it's legitimate or not, based on the fact that people can go back and check in your video if you copied their call sign correct. I tell you, I don't know. I don't know who's going to do that. I know after I operate a contest, my log is done. I never go back into it. After I'm done with the contest, I don't even go back into the log. I just send it in. Because I know my error rate's going to be pretty low. It's always been low, especially on sideband. I have one of the best error rates on SSB. It's been like that for years. I always make sure I'm absolutely accurate. But anyway, once that was given us to us as the answer, pretty much anybody that makes a video this weekend of them operating, you're automatically going to be DQ'd. So keep that in mind. If you want to promote contesting in amateur radio over the weekend in the WPX contest and you submit a log and you did a video, you're going to be DQ'd. Now, are they going to DQ a guy that makes 100 QSOs? Probably not. Probably not. But for us, where we're going to make maybe 6,000, 7,000 QSOs, we can't take that. We can't take that chance. So anyway, like I said, the chat has been removed, but we're not even going to be streaming anyway this weekend. So let me just say hello to everybody in here. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Phil. Hey, Alessandro. Nikos. Good to see you. Zulu Sierra 6 Japan. Good to see you in here. Ian. Raymond. Yeah, it would have been great to show the strategy. It would have been awesome. Ryan, good morning down there in Maryland. Whiskey Radio 3 Yankee, couldn't agree with you more. Could not agree with you more. Chris Bach. John, N0JA. Well, good to see you. Leon. Alessandro. We're not going to show the frequency or the chat. Still not acceptable. Arjon. Willie. Greg. Richard. Thank you, Richard. Low Band DX and Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha Radio. Phil. 2 Echo 0 Zulu Delta X-Ray. Fede. Italy Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike. Good to see you in here. Arjan. So, I wasn't going to get deep into this morning, but being that the chat has been removed from my stream, I just want to let everybody know that we were already taking the extra precautionary steps to live stream the WPX contest. Even with our frequency blocked, even with the chat removed, even though nobody would know where we are, because we would be very, very careful this time. I'm not even mentioning what part of the band we're in, and I never mentioned what band I was on. Even with those extra precautionary steps, we cannot get a definitive answer if we can stream or not. And I'm not going to take chances with young kids operating with us that could be possibly competing for WRTC. I would feel absolutely horrible if the contest community would DQ one of these young kids. And, you know, to be quite honest with you, and to be really quite honest with you, there's a lot of bias against us. Because we do the remote technology, and we now stream. Two things that there many, no, I'm not going to say many, I should say some, are totally against. It's very clear. There's forums going around about remote operations and contesting. Even though remote operations are a huge disadvantage in contesting, I mean, a huge disadvantage. I cannot fix anything that breaks at the transmitter side. If we lose an amplifier this weekend in a contest, I have no way to swap the amplifier out. It's a huge disadvantage by operating remote. But, of course, there's a forum going around that it's an advantage by operating remote. It should be in its own category. I tell you, I don't understand the logic. I don't understand the logic, but I'm almost done trying to figure out the minds of some of these old timers. I think they're scared. I think they're afraid of innovation. I think they're afraid they're going to be left behind. The only thing I can think. They don't care about the next generation of operators coming in my opinion. And again, I could be absolutely wrong. But that's my perception. I can't change any of these guys' minds. They already have, the minute I walk in the door, if I say anything, they've already formulated an opinion about me. Because we do big and bold things. Now we have a legitimate contest logger in the cloud. I'm sure there's going to be a debate about that. I'm positive that somebody's going to have a problem that we have a contest logger in the cloud, as if somebody could get in there and steal it from us. And they could see what we're doing. You know that's coming next. So, all right. Enough with that. I'm going to get on the air, work some DX, and say hello to my friends around the world. Again, anybody that's checked in here this morning, we removed the chat from the stream. And the only reason we removed it, we were going to operate the WPX contest this weekend, and we were already taking the extraordinary steps to hide the frequency and the chat. So I'm seeing your chats here this morning. I just seen Willie, Papa Alpha 3 Echo Victor Yankee, say good morning. I see Craig in here, and I see Alessandro. I see a bunch of people in here. So I'm not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to see each other's chat inside my stream. But if you're coming in from Facebook, you're coming in from YouTube or Twitch TV, anything you chat, I'm seeing. I'm going to turn up the volume here and see how the bands look here on 20 meters. Okay, so I'm going to be logging. So I have I have my logger set up for WPX. So basically, I'm just going to play around as if I'm operating in the contest with our in the cloud logger here, web-based logger. So when I work somebody, basically, if you look at my logger here, up on the left-hand side underneath the map, I'm just going to throw a call sign in here. Let's just say I worked Yankee Bravo 0 radio, Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha radio. Okay? I put his call sign in there. It's in the red. He's a new station. He comes back and he says, Whiskey 2 Delta X-ray, you're 59001. So I'm just going to put serial number, my received number is 001. And I would be saying to Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha radio, Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha radio, 5926. That's my transmit serial number over here. Again, I can only show you this before the contest. I would love to show it to you during the contest. So I'm just going to be periodically throwing serial numbers into the logger here. I'm just testing out the logger and seeing if it's actually doing the right thing and calculating the points. I want to see if the check partial is working. We have a lot of cool stuff in this logger. This is probably, not sure, don't know this for sure, but this may be one of the very few loggers that are in the cloud that can be seen by all the contesters that we're operating with instantaneously. You know, if you try to download N1MM or WriteLog or WinTest, and you try to get 10 guys throughout the USA to try to get all their logs merged together through some kind of desktop or something, it's going to fail. Somebody's going to have a problem somewhere in some state operating with us where his logger crashes. Here, with our logger in the web, we can have all these operators, and there's going to be 10 of us, that are going to be able to log with one log, and we can watch it instantaneously, and we don't have to worry about anybody getting dropped off. We don't have to worry about a logger freezing. We won't have to worry about a logger, somebody, just a number of things. I've used N1MM. Tom is a great guy. He does a beautiful thing. But for me, I don't use it. It's crashed way too many times on me in the contest. And I'm not a Windows guy. I'm a Mac guy. So I landed up converting from N1MM over to a contest logger called Skookum Logger. And that worked great for us Mac people. But now we're getting way beyond that now. Now we're getting into contesting remotely with a built-in logger that the actual person, the user, can actually operate a contest without even worrying about getting COM port set up, doing this and doing that. It changes the whole game here. The simplicity of it is amazing. So as I log, guys, you're going to see call sign to the left-hand side. I just put Yankee Bravo 0 Alpha Radio in there as an example. I put a serial number of 001. And when I hit enter, it's in the log. Ding, it's in the log. So, there you go. I didn't know that dinger was in there. Good job, Rock. Might be annoying for 48 hours. All right, let's turn the volume up. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Driving a little hard here. Let me turn it down a little bit. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Hello, CQ, CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 2, radio, echo.
9, America 5, Mexico X-ray.
Hey, 9 America 5, Mike X-ray. Let me go to 181. Stand by. I want to get on a good frequency here. I'm turning the VFO with my mouse wheel. That's how I turn the VFO. Okay, 9 America 5, Mike X-ray, Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL Ray. You're 5-9 plus 20 here. Big signal into Croatia.
Okay, very good, Sven. Good to hear you. Is that like a club call sign? Go ahead.
No, I received last week my new call sign. It's my new personal call sign because I have the 100 DXCCs confirmed.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations on the new call sign. That's beautiful. Very nice, very nice. That's going to work very well for you. I understand that Richard has the antenna beaming towards North America. Is that correct?
Yes, it's now beaming towards North America. Or yeah, not. It's about 300 degrees, so it's not optimal, but it's. So we have the Caribbean and North America.
Yep, Roger. Sounding good. You're very strong. You're 20 over. I'm obviously you must be watching the stream. I was mentioning earlier that there's a lot of young people watching. Great, a missed opportunity here to stream this during the contest, and you're one of the young people that watch almost every show, correct?
Yeah, QSL. I just saw the notification on my smartphone.
Yep. I get it. Okay, very good, Sven. Well, we'll see you over the contest. We'll be using the call sign Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray, and we'll be multi. WW2DX is the call, and we'll be multi. Good to hear you, Sven. Great contact. See you later from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Yeah, QSL Ray. Yeah, I'll maybe be also in the contest here from Richard or from our home station. Maybe to do a single band 80 meters, so I don't need a rotator there. Yeah, thank you very much for the short QSL Ray. I wish you all the best and good luck in the contest.
Okay, Sven. Good to hear you out of Croatia this morning. The bands here sound beautiful. The noise floor, I'm not hearing a thing. 7-3, take care. 9 America 5, Mike X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
2 Echo 0.
Germany 0, Victor Lima Foxtrot.
Okay, 2 Echo 0, what's your call?
2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-Ray.
India Zulu 1, Echo
Zulu
Papa
Delta
Mexico.
X-ray. Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning. 2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-Ray. I think it's Phil. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9 plus, a very strong signal, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Ray. I'm not sure why I'm as strong as normal, but there you go. Yeah, not on the beach, at my home QTH for a change. Just as I say yesterday, I just threw this wire up. It's a homemade end fed, so it's pointing north-south, so it should be going all right in your direction. Can't wait for the contest at the weekend. It's been a while since I've done one. Well, last year, so hopefully I'll get a few points, Ray, over.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Well, we hope to work you. And I won't be using my home call. I'll be using Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray, which is a great call for the prefix contest. That's Lee WW2DX. And Lee and I started Hudson Valley Towers many years ago. We're no longer in the tower business under that name. Good to hear you. 2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. 7-3, Phil.
Yeah, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 20DX. No, he said mobile then. Yeah, no problem, Ray. You're 5
Italy Zulu 1, Echo Papa Mexico. IZ1, Echo Papa Mike. Germany 0, Victor Lima Foxtrot. Italy Zulu 1, Echo Papa Mexico.
Okay, 2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-Ray. See you later, Phil. Yeah, I know you're not mobile. Okay, Italy Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike. Good to hear you. You're very strong, 59 plus. I'm going to give you number 5929. 5929. What is my number?
Roger. Thank you for your number. Your number is 014. 014, Roger.
Okay, 014. Okay, I just put it in the log here. Yeah, just testing out the logger in the cloud here. It's amazing stuff. Good to hear you. You're sounding great as always. Big signal, beautiful audio, and good to hear you from Italy this morning.
Roger, Ray. W2RE, Z1 APM. Thank you very much, Ray. Usually 10 dB to 15 dB, but the propagation this morning is a little bit poor than yesterday, but your signal is usually broadcasting signal in Europe. Thank you very much, Ray. I will give you a frequency free. W2 Radio Echo, India Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mexico. See you soon. Ciao, Ray.
Okay, ciao. Good to see you. And best wishes to you there in Italy. Italy Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ciao.
Roger, stay safe. Germany 0, Victor Lima Foxtrot.
Bravo, Alpha, Oscar, Mike, November, Delta, QRP.
Okay, the QRP station, go ahead. Okay, I got the something Foxtrot QRP. What is your prefix?
India Uniform 0 November Hotel Zulu.
Okay, the Germany station with Foxtrot. One more time.
Germany 0, Victor Lima Foxtrot.
Okay, you weren't the one, Lima Victor Fox. Just stand by 1 second. There's a QRP station, a 5-watt station in the United Kingdom. Try it one more time. There it is. Okay, got you this time. Mike 7, Alpha Echo, Florida. Good to hear you with your 10 watts. You're 5 and 9. QSL?
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You are 5'9", a plus 20 here with a very good modulation.
Okay, good to hear you. 73, take care. Bye-bye.
India Bravo.
Okay, Golf Zero, Victor Lima Fox, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger and that, a very good morning to you, sir, from Germany, zero, very low frequency in the city of Durham. Very good morning, sir. Good to hear on again and chatting about what's going on with the contest of the weekend. I think we're going to have to rewrite the rule book for yourselves. You're certainly driving innovation forward and making a bit of a flaming trail, shall we say. We had something similar here with a special event station. We support the 13 colleges in America working remote, and we have a special option here, special, so we can operate remotely from the club, but it's under special circumstances. Special, the term they use. But yeah, you're certainly doing a fab job, and I very much understand your frustration. Very, very frustrating, especially when you got a lot of technology and driving everything forward, and you got a fantastic audience base there, people there, wishing to sort of see you guys in action there. So, but give it time, keep the faith there, young man. Go ahead.
Yep, Roger. Agree with you 100%. You know, we'll just have to wait for the next generation of contesters to come along. They'll embrace the technology. It takes a long time for these old folks, you know, like I said. And I'm not far from it. I consider myself kind of old, right? So yeah, I can't even I don't even understand it. I'm always the first one that embraces something new. I think it's great, but it's going to take time. The next generation will definitely embrace this. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, the next generation, young kids, the millennials, and they've already told me that they want to see live streaming. They want to do, you know, especially the young people that I deal with, and I deal with an awful lot. I think I deal with more young people in amateur radio than all of them combined. I'm dealing with them every day. I have a special contest chat window that I talk to young hams in the United States on a daily basis, and I know what they want. And, you know, live streaming is going to be part of, you know, this in the future. So we'll just have to keep the faith. We'll have to just wait it out. Just like remote. It took a long time for some to come over and accept it. Many still don't. They think it's not real. I don't understand it. RF to RF. All I'm doing is a long microphone cord to the transmitter site. And I understand in your special situation there with your remote station. I get it. You're sounding great as always. Beautiful audio, 59 plus. Please remind me of the name. I'm operating from the logger that does not give me recent QSOs. Golf Zero, Victor Lima Fox, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. I'm going to bring up QSO.
Yeah, Roger, not there, Ray. Still the same name, Ray America, Yokohama, same handle this side, yeah. It's great, mate, but yeah, I mean, maybe perhaps you could video some of the stuff anyway, just archive it when the rules change, release it, and you're absolutely right, driving the things forward, you're at the cutting edge, you know, the youth coming into the game and all the rest of it. You know, we're dealing with sort of people almost like living in the flat earth society, and in reality it's round, and people just sort of can't accept, you know, the difference between the two or the truth of it. So
20 over.
Keep the faith. Anyway, I won't hold it. A lot of stations calling you, and it's a pleasure as always. Take care. W2RE, Germany 0, very low frequency. Bye-bye, sir.
Absolutely fantastic to work you this morning, Ray. And thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Let's move forward. Let's make this hobby great. 73, take care. Golf Zero, Victor Lima Fox, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Morning.
Cheers and me, sir.
Morning, Julian.
Mike 0, November, Tango India,
Big signal. Mike 0, November, Tango India, booming, 59 plus. Over.
you're 5'9 plus 25 dB, no preamps, Ray. I just thought I'd give you a call again, mate, just let you know we're still here. What are we on now, day 5, day 6, or whatever, I can't remember. Every day runs into the other now, Ray, over here in the UK. Name's Tom, I did work you last week, and we've worked many times before, mate, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Tom. Fantastic. You're sounding great. Very strong audio. 5'9 plus 20. The band sounds really, really good on this side of the pond. I'm not hearing any noise floor. I mean, the noise floor is minimal. And you're just booming in here with great audio. Yeah, very good, Tom. Everybody's indoors. We're getting ready for the WPX contest this weekend. I'll be operating as Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray in a multi operation. And we're looking to have some fun. Work some DX. Work some contest. And we're, of course, going to be operating remote. That's the beauty. We're not quarantined. We're operating remote. And we're going to have 10 operators throughout the United States coming in and sharing the same station. And we'll be operating remote with this new revolutionary software that we have built here in the cloud that we'll be able to do this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mike 0, November Tango India, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, M0NTI.
I'll give you number 1.
Sounds like you're going to have some
Here
fun
comes the ding.
this weekend. I'll keep your ears out for you. Like I said the other day to you when I was on with brother-in-law Darren, M1CZZ, I'm in the loft, me, so I'm out of the way. The family's all fled the nest, Ray. So I'm up here, ex-Wales downstairs, and I'm in the loft, stuck in the loft space. But enjoying the radio, mate. Thank God for amateur radio, Ray. It's 1,003s anyway, Paul, and we'll let many more people work you. There's lots of people calling, as you well know. It's funny listening to myself on the recording the other day. It was quite good, and thanks very much for doing that, Ray. It's great to hear how well you're sounding when you get out there. 73s, Paul. Whiskey 3. We're Radio Echo, M0NTI, over.
Yeah, okay, great. Great to work you. Fantastic. Yeah, it's always good to see what you sound like on the other side of the pond, and you sound absolutely fantastic. Thanks for calling in, 73, and take care. Appreciate the QSO. Let me call my friend Frederick. Oscar November 3, Lima Alpha Delta. Good morning.
Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Bravo Yankee 9, needs to be white. Station, do you copy Mike 6, Charlie Bravo 0, Kilo.
Okay, Oscar November 3, Lima Alpha Delta, you're 5 by 7. 5 by 7, 57. What's my report?
Okay, you reported 5'9 plus 20. 20 dB overnight to Belgium.
Okay, QSO. Thanks, Frederick, for the 5 and 9 plus. You're actually 5'9 as well. Thanks for calling in. You have yourself a great day. Oscar November 3, Lima Alpha Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Nice pile up this morning.
Kilo, Echo, Florida.
Ah, Ken. What's going on there, Ken?
Oh, nothing really.
You're okay over there? Are you indoors? Yeah, okay, very good, Ken. Good to hear you. You're booming. You're 59 plus 20. Like always, go ahead.
Yeah, well, you're 5'9 plus 22, a great signal. Actually, I was beaming somewhere else and I picked you up on an angle. I brought the beam out and you're plus 20, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ken. Yeah, I'm playing here this morning. I'm testing a new logger. We have a logger built in the cloud here, a contest logger. And I'm just playing with it here this morning, trying to, work some QSOs here and put it in the logger here and just see how it is. This is a logger that's built in the cloud. It's pretty sophisticated contest logger. So over the weekend, Ken, we're going to be doing the WPX contest. And we have 10 operators. Half of them are youths that are 21 years or younger. The youngest youth being 13 years old. And we're all going to be remoting into the station. And we're going to be doing a multi-multi. And it's going to be remote. And we're using a logger that was just recently built. We've always had a logger, but this is now a contest logger where we're all going to be able to see it in the cloud, right within the web page here. So this is probably as sophisticated as it can get to log. And we got the seal of approval from one of the senior operators last night. He thinks it's great. And he's been operating for almost 40 years. You're sounding great, Ken, as always. Beautiful audio. Hope you're being well, staying indoors. If I remember, you're like 80, like 83? Do I got that correct? Go ahead.
Nearly 87.
87. Yeah, you're doing good, old man. You're on the radio, right? Fantastic. How's things over there in the UK?
Just completed our first week of isolation.
This logger is going to be amazing.
Another 11 weeks to go yet, over.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Well, I wish you the best. I know you got to stay indoors. And we're all pulling for everybody throughout the world here. And I'm just testing out this new logger in the cloud here. And just playing as if I'm operating the WPX contest. So I just put you in as serial number 1, and you're number 34. 73, take care.
Yes, okay. Thanks for picking me up, and always nice to hear you, of course. Have a nice day, and I'll go thing at weekend. She's okay, and goodbye.
Okay, 73. Yep, we'll be on the air over the weekend. Thanks for calling in. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this pretty quick. I'm gonna give a serial number. And if you can give me a serial number back, I don't know how effective this is going to be, but it could be a good way for me to test out this new logger. So, QRZ, as if I'm operating a contest. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Italy Zulu 1, Quebec, Charlie Quebec Zulu, you're 5935, 5935.
Roger, thank you. You're also 59.
Okay, thanks. 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo contest. Okay, the Papa Delta.
Delta 3, Delta 1, Whiskey Oscar, 5926.
Okay, I got the 56. Papa Delta again?
Papa Delta 1, Whiskey Oscar, 5656, Roger.
Okay, Papa Delta 1, Whiskey Oscar, you're 5936. QSL?
Thanks a lot. All the best. Good luck.
73, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo contest.
Mike 3, Papa Germany.
Okay, the Mike 3 again?
Papa Germany.
Okay, Mike 3, I think it's Alpha Papa Germany. Is that correct?
Oscar Papa Germany. Oscar Papa Germany.
Okay, Mike 3, Oscar Papa Germany, you're 5937.
Okay, you 0. Good luck with it all.
Okay, thanks for calling in. 73, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo contest.
Mike Whiskey 0, Lima Golf Echo.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 0, Lima Golf Echo, you're 5938.
Yeah, QSL 38, you're 59001. Cheers.
Cheers and beers, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo contest. Okay, the Delta Lima 7 again.
Yes, okay, yes. Delta Lima 7, Alpha Hotel Whiskey. Very good day, my friend. And the name here is Arthur, Alpha Radio Tango, Hotel Uniform Radio, and the location is Berlin. Bravo Echo Radio Lima, India, November.
Okay, is that Delta Lima 7 Alpha Hotel? What did I miss a letter? Go ahead.
Whiskey, Washington.
Okay, Delta Lima 7 Alpha Hotel Whiskey, you're 5939. Can you give me a serial number? Go ahead.
Serial number, you have also 5 and 9. I don't have a serial number. 5 and 9 is your signal here in Berlin.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm just playing around as if I'm operating the contest. I'm trying a new logging software here, which is in the cloud, and just testing out how the calculations and everything are working. Nothing serious here. Thanks for calling in. 73, take care. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo contest. Okay, Italy Kilo 0 Hotel Florida Oscar, you're 5940.
Yes, you're 001 for me. 20 dB over S9 in the center of Roma. Ciao.
Okay, ciao, you're 20 over as well. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Germany Whiskey.
Okay, Golf 1, Italy Zulu Quebec. What's going on there, Tom?
Hey, lovely to hear you, Ray. Lovely to hear you. 5 and 9,
and well, that's it, Ray. We're off work, as you know, until
I like the little ding.
Staying at home, playing radio. So we're going to be with you most days, Curto.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, we're not live streaming the contest over the weekend, unfortunately. We just cannot get a definitive answer if we can do it or not. And I don't want to risk any of these young people that are going to be operating with us because they may be competing for WRTC. So you're going to be home, Tom. So let me just play on here a little bit with this logger, and we'll have a QSO later on. QSO?
Yeah, carry on, Ray, and that's bad news about not being able to stream it, but I understand where you're coming from, Ray. Let's hope you get some sort of answer.
Hey, Tom.
Because it's doing a
It's
great
our
job.
own
Carry
proprietary
on
software, remote ham radio.
And we'll catch you later, Ray.
Hey,
Cheers
Tim.
and beers, buddy. Have a great day. God bless America.
And God bless the United Kingdom. 73, Tom. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. QRZ contest. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, Mike Italy 0, Yankee Bravo Hotel, 5942. Okay, 01, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ contest. Okay, Germany Whiskey 0, Japan, Washington, Canada, 5943.
5901, Ray, 5901, QSL.
QSL, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. We'll catch you later with a real QSL. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. The Delta Kilo again?
Papa Kilo.
Okay, Papa Kilo, go ahead.
Italy Kilo 4, Japan Papa Kilo.
Okay, Italy Kilo 4, Japan Papa Kilo, you're 5944.
9911.
Okay, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo contest.
Papa Delta 3, America, Mexico. Papa Delta 3, America, Mexico.
Papa Delta 3, America, Mexico, 5945.
5901, Ray, bye-bye.
Okay, 73, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo contest. Okay, the Italy Radio. Okay, QRZ, only the Italy Radio again. Okay, Italy Zulu 0, Juliet Radio Oscar 5946.
79 plus 10, my friend, Rome, Italy.
Okay, 73, ciao. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, Hotel Bravo 9, Juliet Whiskey, you're 5947, QSL.
Thank you. What kind of a contest is it, please? Your number 01?
Yeah, I'm just testing. I'm testing out a software that we just built. It's in the cloud, and I'm just testing it out, just pretending. There's no real contest. QSL?
Thank you. 73 is HB9JW.
Okay, 73, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ contest. Something ending Germany again? Okay, the Echo Golf Nancy again.
Blue Tango. Papa 9,
Okay, Sugar Papa 9, Hotel Golf Nancy, you're 5 and 9. 59, 48, 48, QSL.
QSL, also 59 for you. 59 for you. Thank you very much for this contest.
Ding.
I wish you all the best. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. This is Sugar Papa 9, Hotel Golf Nancy.
Okay, 73, thanks for calling in. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, the Lima Alpha.
Lima Alpha 2, India, Mike Alpha, you're 5901.
Okay, Lima Alpha 2, Italy Mike Alpha, you're 5949. Thank QRZ. Okay, Lima Delta Norway again. Okay, Italy United 8 Alpha Delta November 5950. Okay, 73, thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo contest.
Whiskey 4, Bravo Lima Zulu.
Italy Whiskey 4, Bravo Lima Zulu, you're 5951.
Roger, 5-9 also for you, 20 B over 9. Thanks a lot, bye-bye.
73, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, contest. The Alpha Delta?
Lima Zulu 5, Delta.
Lima Zulu 5, Delta. Good to hear you. You're 5952.
Yeah, Roger, Ray, for you, 59073. Thanks a lot.
Okay, 73, good one. Thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Delta Mexico, go ahead. Okay, got Delta Fox 2 again.
Delta Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot Mike.
Delta Fox 2, Fox Mike, 5953.
Okay, 5900, over.
Thank you. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, contest. Something Zulu again. Okay, yeah, is that Fox 5, Victor Zulu? Is that correct?
Yeah, Foxtrot 5, Victor Hotel Zulu. Englishman lost in France, over.
Oh, the Englishman lost in France. Good to hear you. You're 5954, 54. QSL?
Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, 73. QRZ contest. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Golf 1 Tango Delta November, 5955. QSL?
QSL, the 55 there, you 559 001. I don't know what we're working there, Ray, over.
Yeah, I'm just pretending. I'm playing with a new contest logger here. We have a new contest logger in the cloud here that we're operating remotely. And we're going to have 10 operators in the United States operate remote this weekend in a contest. And we're all going to be sharing the same logger, and I'm just testing out the theory. QSL?
You're sounding great there, Ray. Best regards to you and the family. Stay safe and you take care. W2 Radio Echo, G1 TVN. Off and clear. Bye-bye, Ray.
God bless, Trevor, to you in the United Kingdom, 73. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Mike India 0, Alpha India Hotel.
Mike Italy 0, Alpha Italy Hotel, 5956.
Roger, Ray. I'm using the Texcon Malta. I've got the antenna up here, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, great. That's sounding fantastic. Just playing around with a new contest logger. I'm going to put 001 in for you. QSL?
Roger, you're 30 over 9 here, Roger.
Yeah, you too. Catch you later, 73. QRZ contest, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, the Golf 7?
Whiskey 2, Italia Zulu 4, Hotel Vittoria Sierra, please.
Okay, Italy Zulu 4, Hotel Victor Sugar, 5957.
Oh, thank you very much. 5957. 5920 dB al moment in Italy. Whiskey 2, repeat again, please.
Okay, very good. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo. Good luck, 73. QRZ Pretend Contest, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Oh, thank you very much. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Italia Zulu 4, Hotel Vittoria Sierra. Thank you.
73, ciao. QRZ Pretend Contest, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Oscar Charlie Delta?
Yeah, okay, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, this is Delta Lima 5, Oscar Charlie Delta, deal 5 OCD, QSL.
Okay, Delta Lima 5, Oscar Charlie Delta, you're 5958.
Yeah, good morning, my name is Michael, you're 59 plus number 1, QSL.
Okay, thanks for calling in, 73, take care. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Mike India 0, Romeo Echo.
Mike Italy 0, Radio Echo, you're 5959. QSL?
Thanks for 59, Ray. I'm going to do a Ray on you. You're 591179.
1179, fantastic. That's a big score. You're doing well.
Thank you very much, Ray. I've been on here all morning. Take care. Have fun. 73. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73, thanks. Take care. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Alpha, Whiskey Alpha.
Radio Mayan, Whiskey
Charlie Whiskey.
Italy, Charlie.
Radio Mayan, Whiskey Kilo. Zulu Tango.
The Fox Zulu Tango. Fox Zulu Tango. Go ahead.
Oscar November 3, Florida Zulu Tango.
Oscar November 3, Fox Zulu Tango. You're 5960.
Your 5973s. Enjoy the new logo. Bye-bye, Ray.
Yeah, I love the new logger. 73. Thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay. Okay, so this is great. This logger is working exactly the way it should be. So if you look down here, you'll see the amount of QSOs we made. We've made 176 QSOs. The point total is 80,000 points. It told us how many prefixes we worked, and it's 46. Actually, I'm looking at that. I don't think we actually have this set up for the prefix contest just yet, but it's close. Because if I worked 176 QSOs, I would expect the prefix total to be much higher. Let me put in whiskey. Yeah, we'll play with that later. So anyway, we got the contest logger. If you notice, when I put a call sign in, if I put in Tango Alpha 3, it gives me all the combinations that a Tango Alpha 3 could be working here. And I see everybody in here in chat. It's just not on my screen. So what do I need to do here? End it? It's going to disconnect.
Right, but this is not the file you need.
Yeah, I know. I understand, Bobby. I already.
So you don't get the chat.
Yeah, I already explained to them that we were setting it up for WPX. Bobby wanted me to shut the stream down and restart it, but we don't need to do that. Good morning, Hidoki. Juliet Oscar 1 Delta Zulu Alpha. Thanks for watching from Japan. Oh, thanks, Steve, for putting it on the W5KUB group. Yeah, all we're trying to do is promote amateur radio here. That's all we're trying to do. All we want to do is promote amateur radio to the hundreds of thousands and millions that could actually watch this live presentation over the weekend in the contest. That's all we want to do. We're going to block our frequency. We're going to block the chat, which is no longer even in our stream. We remove the chat from the stream. We usually have chat inside the stream so everybody can see what they're doing. We remove that. And we cannot get a definitive answer. We need a definitive answer. If we do a live stream of the WPX contest this weekend, will we be DQ'd or not? And we cannot get a definitive answer. Nobody knows. It's all speculation. There's 20 or 25 guys that make the decisions here in contesting. There's clearly biased against what we do. There's clearly biased. Because we're doing big and bold things here. We want to bring amateur radio to the masses, and we've already done that. We've already done that. You don't get 3 million video views in 3 months by not doing big and bold things. People love watching live operations of ham radio. I know I'm a boring dude. I understand it. I mean, if there was a woman in here, blonde hair, blue eyes, and could operate like me, man, that would put ham radio over the top. There's no doubt in my mind. But being I'm a bald guy wearing a beanie cap, I know I'm not going to get the views. But 3 million views is pretty good. Between Twitch TV, YouTube, and Facebook. And by the way, Facebook is by far the most popular, which means that there's an awful lot of ham radio operators and shortwave listeners on Facebook. So we just did a quick demonstration of the logger we're going to be using this weekend. And as you can see, it's beautiful. We have check partial. We have a way of keeping track of our QSO, our total. Known our point totals, great. We have a built-in voice keyer. Let me show you the beautiful voice keyer. So if I come over here and I click here, and I come to my account, I sign in. I come to my account here. Let's go to my account. No, the WPX contest. Maybe I can't do this right now. Let's go back here. No, that was a mistake. All right. I could show you the contest. I could do it here live. Watch. I'll turn the volume up. Watch this. CQ contest. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. That's my voice keyer.
Radio 1, America, Juliet.
Sorry, guys. So that's the voice keyer. Right? There is no option, Mike. The answer was you can post the video after the contest deadline is over. Which means in the ARRL, that's, I think, 30 days. And in WPX, that's 7 days. So we have no options. We have no option to promote amateur radio and contesting. We're not looking for any advantage here. We're going to win the contest most likely anyway. We're probably going to be the only multi in the U.S. on the air. We're going to win this thing regardless if we're streaming it or not. And the only thing that could hold us back is equipment failure. When you're operating remote, a lot of bad things can happen. If anything, we have a huge disadvantage operating remote. Not an advantage as some think so. So yeah, Mike, N2TX, to answer your question, we have no options. I can't, if it was me doing a single op, I would just do it. Could care less what the consequences would be. But I got young kids operating with us that are part of our youth program that we get zero credit for. That get youths on the air. And some of them are better operators than the adults. That was proven yesterday. You want to see something really crazy? You want to see something really insane? Check this out. Look up at the top, left-hand corner. Single op, high power. This is CWT that takes place every Wednesday. The top score, Alpha Alpha 4 Lima Sugar. Total points, 54,000 points. This is a 1-hour contest that happens every Wednesday. Not only did the 13-year-old beat perennial winners, AA3B, K3 Whiskey, and those guys are just insane SO2R, 2-band SIQ operators. There's nobody better than those guys. There may be a few exceptions that can keep up with them. But in the U.S., Alpha Alpha 3 Bravo and K3 Whiskey, guys are animals on CW. But yet, a 13-year-old kid yesterday, operating remote, using our technology, beat them. And he beat them because he's an unbelievably talented young man. This is the thing that we do that we get zero credit for. The only way it gets out there is when I talk about it. Nobody else will talk about it. Unfortunately. And this is where I come back to the point of the WPX streaming. They don't want us to do it. It's very clear. They don't want to promote amateur radio. They don't want contesting in the limelight. They want it to be a good old boys club. Let's just face it. It's pretty sad. All we want to do is promote amateur radio and contesting to the masses while everybody's sitting home. This is the greatest opportunity we could ever have to promote contesting in amateur radio to the masses while the whole world is in a crisis. You can only watch Netflix for so long. You can only talk to your wife for so long. You know, you want to go down into your man cave, or you want to go on your PC, you want to go on your iPhone. You could watch these live videos of us contesting. And the young people tell me that it's very educational to them. And it may be educational to some of the older people in here watching too. All we want to do is promote amateur radio. Now we have this awesome logger. We're going to have a multi team going. We're going to have multiple streams, videos of everybody operating. No frequency was ever going to be shown. No chat was ever going to be shown. And we can't get a definitive answer if we can do it or not. I can guarantee you there's going to be people streaming this weekend. That's a guarantee. I see it every day now on Facebook. I see most of the posts I see are people streaming their operation, which is great. We should all be doing that to be promoting the hobby. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be on the right side of this one, but it's going to take a while. It's going to have to take the next generation of hams to come in here. Yes, it's a question of generation. There's no doubt about it, Luke. I really, really want to promote amateur radio, and I'm handicapped. So we're going to do just these regular sessions outside of contesting. I just pretended I was operating a contest just to give you an idea what we could be doing this weekend. And it would not only be video of me, it's going to be video with many in our team. We were going to have multiple streams opened up with the operators. And again, I emphasize, no frequency would have been shown and no chat was going to be exposed. There's this perception out there that we're doing this for an unfair advantage. No, the unfair advantage we have is a 5 over 5 over 5 on 20 meters sitting on the Atlantic Ocean. That's the unfair advantage. It's not that because we're streaming, and even that they want to eliminate. They want to eliminate any competition. I mean, there's already things going around on forums. We got to shut them down. We can't have this. Can't have competition. So that's where I am right now with this whole thing. It's very frustrating for me. We've already made the decision. We're not going to stream. Shame on them, not on us. We really wanted to bring amateur radio to the forefront here. These guys just don't get it. They don't understand it. But fortunately, the youths do. And that's the bright side of this whole thing. They don't deal with the youths. When they hear the word youth in amateur radio, they run for the hills. None of them spend the time that we do with young amateur radio operators in ham radio. And it's a disgrace. None of them are mentoring young people. I should say none of them. I should say most of them aren't mentoring. There are some exceptions to the rule. There are a few guys that go above and beyond. But for the most part, they're not taking any of these young people under their arms and teaching them how to operate a contest or how to operate on the air or give them access to mega stations to hone their skills, just like we did yesterday. with Alpha Alpha 4 Lima Sugar. We gave him the keys to hone his skill. And even that, I seen something on a reflector yesterday that he had the keys to a big antenna system, and that's why he won. And all I say is, so? So it's okay for you to have this big antenna system, but a young kid of 13 should not? I tell you, I scratch my head here. And remember, I'm a retired truck driver. I'm not no white-collar worker here that sat and did, things in the ham radio industry. I mean, there's some of these guys that are pretty smart. But when it comes to street smart and logic, they don't have it. And again, I'll emphasize, not all, but a good majority just don't get it. They just don't get it. And I'll take the bullets for it. I don't care. I'm going to be on the right side of this, and I know it. I know it. There's a lot of bias against us. A tremendous amount of bias against us because we do big and bold things. We build big stations. We do things that nobody else does. We just built a logger in the cloud so we can do a multi-multi. This is time. This is money that we invest to make the hobby better. We don't get any donations here. Nobody gives us money to do things. We're not the ARRL. But yet the ARRL sends the young people to us because they don't know what to do with the young people. So they send them to us. All I'm saying, it's very, very frustrating. We're trying to promote amateur radio and contesting to the masses, and we cannot do it. They just won't let us do it. Probably 20, 25 guys. Yeah, trade in the Medheim would be good. Yeah, maybe if I would wearing a Yankee. No, actually, you know what, Mike? If I wear a Boston Red Sox hat, maybe they'll allow me to stream. I'm just saying. It's very, very frustrating. I really, really want to really do big things to expand the hobby. They think it's about me. They have no idea what's in my head. But all I'm saying is we actually set up the stream. If you look, the chat has already been removed. The next step was to remove the frequency. The next thing would have been to remove the frequency. So there would have been no chat, there would have been no frequency, and we still can't stream. No frequency, no chat, and we still cannot stream. It's a sad day for contesting, I'm going to tell you. Because you guys have no idea, meaning the people that are in charge, what impact this has on young people in amateur radio and older people too. I can't tell you how many emails. Listen, I'm compiling the email list because today I get that DQ, which I know is coming from the ARRL. I'm going to put this beautiful letter together with all the kind words that people have said around the world on how your live stream of the contest got me interested in contesting. It's already been said. Many have already told me that. Some told me I was never even going to participate in the contest until I saw your stream, and I went and worked 50, 60 guys. But again, I won't get credit for that. So at the end of the day, good morning, Connor. At the end of the day, Connor, by the way, the logger works beautiful this morning. I don't know if you noticed, but Rock put in a counter here with point QSO totals. I started playing with it this morning. and it's working absolutely fantastic. So Connor, who just checked in on chat from Facebook, he's one of our teammates in WPX. He's 17 years old. And Connor could tell you all the great things we do for the youths. We do big things for the youths. Something that the ones that are holding us back don't. They do zilch, zero, nada, not a thing. Not a single thing. But yet, they're going to tell us that we cannot stream a contest. I've seen others do it. I've seen others stream contests and they haven't been disqualified. I've actually streamed contests in the past. But now, because we put this crazy, insane, huge number on 20 meters in the ARRLDX contest, and they automatically think that that's why that was a high number. Not even giving credit that there's a 5 over 5 over 5 stack on a 200-foot tower on the Atlantic Ocean. Nobody has a 5 over 5 over 5 on a 200-foot tower on the Atlantic Ocean. But that's not even in the equation. They automatically make a perception that live streaming has to be the reason he put that score in. It's ridiculous. Just yesterday, I had an operator operating from Summit on a mountaintop, running 6 over 6. He was listening to me, okay? The 6 over 6 on a mountaintop in New York is equivalent to some of the multi stations in further in from New England. Equivalent. While I was working Europe from Maine yesterday, I was working all these Mic 3s, Mic 6s, and Mic 7s. These are the QRP 10-watt guys. From Maine, I had a pileup of Mic 3s, Mic 6s, and Mic 7s. Those are 10-watt foundation licensed operators from the United Kingdom. The operator that was connected to Summit prior to operating the CWT contest was listening to my pileup. His comment was, I'm not hearing most of these foundation licensed operators in the UK. And that's what a 6 over 6 in New York on a mountaintop, which is equivalent to any decent station in the United States on the East Coast. Location matters. Streaming has nothing to do with it. All I'm saying is there's a bias against us. So no matter what we do, it's going to be frowned upon. And it's been like this from day one. I could tell you what the word is. It's one word. You probably know what the word is. So, to get back to my theme here, I just showed you this beautiful logger that we're using. It's awesome. We're having 10 operators operate with us this weekend. We're doing the WPX contest. We were planning on live streaming it and taking extraordinary steps to remove the frequency and remove the chat. And to show you this awesome logger in real time as the 10 operators are operating remote throughout the country. We're going to live stream some of the young operators too. And we could not get a definitive answer if we could do it or not. So, this is where we are. So with that being said, we're not going to stream. Shame on you, not on us. We're going to bring ham radio to the forefront. We're going to win this contest regardless if we stream or not. The greatest opportunity we could ever have as ham radio operators in contesters is unfortunately during this crisis. Many people around the world are sitting home this weekend. They have nothing to do. They're indoors. Everybody's in quarantine. We could be doing big things to get people interested in amateur radio. I agree with you, Connor. We're going to win. We're going to win this contest regardless. The only thing that's going to hold us back is an equipment failure. And that's always a possibility. Could have equipment. And when you're operating remote, there's no advantage. Don't give me there's an advantage of operating remote. Because if we lose an amplifier over the weekend, and I'm knocking on wood, my wooden desk, we're done. We're done if we lose an amplifier. If a K3 receiver gets popped, we're done. There is zero advantage of operating remote, even though they'll tell you there's a huge advantage. And again, I'm only mentioning a handful of guys that make the decisions in contesting. They're clearly out there. You can see them on all the forums. You can see them in the local club postings. It's unfortunate. This is where we are. We can show and do big things this weekend, but we can't. So, you've seen our logger. It's beautiful. It's in the cloud. We're going to be able to do multi-multi with a bunch of young people. Even though we're not going to be able to stream it, we're going to have a great time. We're going to be operating with the call sign Whiskey Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. Great prefix call. Lee's call. Great guy. So we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. Right, Connor? We're going to really enjoy this. So, sorry about going on the little bit of the deep end here, but I just wanted you to know that we really wanted to stream, and being that you're not going to see the stream this weekend, it's not because of us. We had it all set up. We're going to present this beautiful presentation to the ham radio people around the world, but we can't. Either we take a DQ or we put a check log. And for the young people operating with us, that's not fair. There's nothing fair for them. For me, if it was me as a single op, I could care less. But I'm not doing a single op. And I don't want to give these young people a bad reputation, even though we do big and great things for them that they obviously don't. This is the greatest opportunity to show how good amateur radio could be in a crisis in the world. Shame on them. And with that, I'll be back later. I'll do a real presentation with some HF operating. I just had to get that off my chest. 73, take care.